Did you know that in the quiet villages of Okinawa and the bustling streets of Tokyo, a remarkable truth unfolds? Japan is home to the world's highest population of centenarians, individuals living vibrantly past the age of 100. This is not a statistical anomaly. It is a testament to a lifestyle that holds profound secrets to longevity and health. Imagine an elder tending to their garden, moving with a grace and ease that defies their years, a living example of ageless vitality. Meanwhile, in the West, a different picture often emerges. We invest heavily in high-tech solutions for health. We spend fortunes on sophisticated gym memberships, high-intensity workout classes, and an ever-growing array of nutritional supplements. Yet, despite this enormous effort and expense, many of us find ourselves facing chronic pain, stiffness, and a decline in mobility as we pass the age of 50. The promise of a healthy future feels just out of reach for so many. This stark contrast raises a crucial question. What is the Japanese secret? For years, the common assumptions pointed towards diet, particularly fish and fermented foods, or a unique genetic predisposition. While these factors certainly play a role, they do not paint the complete picture. The true key, as researchers are now discovering, is something far more accessible and deeply ingrained in their daily routine. It is a secret hidden in plain sight, a form of simple, powerful wisdom. Intrigued by this longevity puzzle, a joint team of researchers from Harvard and Stanford embarked on a comprehensive study. They traveled to communities in Japan known for their long-living residents, expecting to confirm the prevailing theories about diet and genetics. Their mission was to uncover the definitive, evidence-based reasons behind this extraordinary health span, moving beyond anecdotal evidence to find concrete, replicable practices. What they discovered was both surprising and revolutionary. The core differentiator was not a complex diet or a lucky gene pool, but a set of 6 surprisingly simple daily movements. These were not strenuous exercises, but gentle, mindful motions woven into the fabric of everyday life. This finding challenged the Western paradigm of fitness, suggesting that the path to longevity might be gentler and more integrated than we ever imagined. Initially, the scientific community met these findings with a degree of skepticism. The movements seemed too simple, too subtle to have such a profound impact on health and lifespan. They resembled ancient traditions or gentle morning stretches, hardly the kind of rigorous activity typically associated with significant physiological benefits. Some dismissed them as mere folklore, a cultural habit with little scientific basis. However, the Harvard and Stanford teams were prepared for this skepticism. They employed cutting-edge technology to validate their observations. They didn't just rely on watching and interviewing the elders. They used advanced functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, to see what was happening inside the brain as these movements were performed. This allowed them to gather objective, undeniable data on the neurological effects of these simple practices. The brain scans revealed a stunning reality. During these gentle movements, key areas of the brain associated with motor control, balance, and spatial awareness lit up with activity. The exercises were forging and reinforcing neural pathways, keeping the brain's communication with the body sharp and efficient. It was a clear demonstration that these motions were a powerful form of neurofitness, protecting cognitive function as much as physical ability. In addition to brain scans, the researchers conducted a series of rigorous balance and mobility tests. Participants, many in their 80s and 90s, were asked to perform tasks that challenged stability, such as standing on one leg or walking a straight line with their eyes closed. The results were astounding. They displayed a level of balance and proprioception comparable to Westerners who were 30 to 40 years younger. Their bodies possessed an innate, well-maintained stability. Among the 6 movements, one stood out for its incredible statistical correlation with longevity. The data was unequivocal. Performing this one specific, simple movement for just 2 minutes every day was linked to a potential 7-year increase in lifespan. This was the bombshell finding, the piece of evidence that turned skepticism into widespread fascination. A 2-minute daily habit could potentially grant you years of additional healthy life. This research underscores a fundamental difference in philosophy. In the West, we often treat exercise as a separate, compartmentalized activity, a chore to be completed. In the Japanese approach, movement is a form of mindful practice. It is about the quality of motion, not just the quantity. Each stretch and turn is an opportunity to connect the mind with the body, fostering an inner awareness that is deeply restorative. This philosophy is deeply connected to the Japanese concept of ikigai, which translates to a reason for being or a sense of purpose. A healthy, mobile body is essential to pursuing one's ikigai, whether it is gardening, practicing a craft, or caring for family. These daily movements are not just for extending life, they are for enriching the quality and purpose of every single day, allowing individuals to remain active and engaged with their passions. The movements themselves are built on the principle of sustainability over intensity. They reject the no pain, no gain mentality that can lead to injury and burnout, especially after 50. Instead, they emphasize gentle, consistent, and cumulative effort. The goal is to nurture the body, not to punish it, creating a positive and sustainable habit that can be maintained for a lifetime without strain or risk of harm. A key focus of these practices is the health of the joints. The slow, controlled motions are designed to lubricate the body's articulations, the ankles, knees, hips, spine, and shoulders. This gentle activity stimulates the production of synovial fluid, the body's natural joint lubricant, which prevents the stiffness and achiness that many people accept as an inevitable part of aging. It is a proactive approach to maintaining a full and comfortable range of motion. Beyond the joints, these movements have a profound effect on the body's internal systems. The rhythmic motions and coordinated breathing patterns help to improve blood circulation, ensuring that oxygen and vital nutrients reach every cell in the body. They also stimulate the lymphatic system, which is crucial for removing toxins and metabolic waste. This internal cleansing process contributes to cellular health and a feeling of youthful energy. Let's explore the nature of these movements. One foundational practice involves focusing on the feet and ankles. It includes gentle rotations and flexing of the feet, stimulating the numerous nerve endings on the soles. This simple action improves the body's connection to the ground, enhancing balance from the very foundation up. It is like waking up the body's roots, ensuring a stable base for all other movements. Another movement centers on the spine, the central pillar of the body. It involves a very slow, deliberate torso twist performed while sitting or standing. This is not a rapid, forceful twist, but a gentle, controlled rotation that mobilizes each vertebra. This action releases accumulated tension in the back muscles, improves posture, and gently massages the internal organs, aiding in their optimal function. A third type of movement involves slow, flowing arm swings. Imagine standing with feet shoulder-width apart, allowing the arms to swing gently forward and back, and then side to side, like a pendulum. This motion is not about building bicep muscle. It is about opening up the chest and shoulder joints, releasing the tension we hold from hunching over desks and devices. It encourages deeper, more expansive breathing. Hip and leg mobility is addressed through a functional squatting motion. This is not the heavy, barbell-loaded squat of a weightlifter. It is a gentle, body-weight movement that mimics the natural action of sitting down and standing up. Performed slowly, it maintains flexibility in the hips, knees, and ankles, preserving the essential strength needed for everyday independence, like getting out of a low chair or car with ease. Balance is trained directly through a practice of mindful standing. This could involve simply shifting weight slowly from one foot to the other, or progressing to standing on one leg for a few seconds at a time. The key is the intense focus required. It is a meditation in stillness. This practice sharpens the brain's ability to process balance information, dramatically reducing the risk of falls, a major concern for older adults. Underpinning all these movements is the conscious use of breath. Each motion is synchronized with a deep, slow, diaphragmatic breath, inhaling as you expand or lift and exhaling as you contract or lower. This rhythmic breathing has a powerful calming effect on the nervous system, reducing stress and anxiety. It also ensures the body is fully oxygenated, maximizing the benefits of each movement. Now, let's revisit that remarkable 2-minute movement linked to a 7-year lifespan increase. While its exact form is part of a specific system, its characteristics are telling. It is an extremely low-impact exercise that can be performed anywhere without any equipment. It focuses on the engagement of small, stabilizing muscles and enhances proprioception, which is the body's awareness of its position in space. The physiological reasons for its power are multifaceted. This specific movement has been shown to significantly improve blood flow to the brain, nourishing cognitive centers. It strengthens the deep core muscles that support the spine, preventing back pain. Furthermore, its mindful, focused nature helps to lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol, which is known to accelerate the aging process. The true magic of these 6 movements lies in their cumulative effect. A single session feels good, but the real transformation happens over weeks, months, and years of consistent daily practice. It is like dripping water that eventually smooths a stone. These small daily deposits into your health account compound over time, resulting in profound, lasting changes to your mobility, energy levels, and overall well-being. So, if you are over 50 and perhaps you are starting to feel the unwelcome signs of aging, this is a message of hope. If you experience morning stiffness, if you worry about losing your balance, or if you simply want to maintain your active, independent lifestyle for decades to come, there is a proven path forward. It does not require grueling workouts or expensive equipment. The secret to Japanese longevity is not about achieving superhuman levels of fitness. It is about embracing a smarter, gentler, and more consistent approach to physical well-being. It is about integrating small, intelligent movements into your daily life, making them as routine as brushing your teeth. The power is found in the quiet consistency of the habit, not in the intensity of the effort. By adopting these practices, you can work towards a future of improved balance, reducing the fear and risk of falls. You can cultivate greater flexibility, freeing yourself from the chronic aches and stiffness that limit your life. You can enhance your cognitive function, keeping your mind sharp and clear. This path leads to a profound sense of vitality that radiates from the inside out. Imagine yourself 10, 20, or even 30 years from now. Picture a future where you are not a bystander in your own life. You are actively participating, playing with your grandchildren on the floor, pursuing your favorite hobbies with passion, traveling to new places, and living with a sense of freedom and independence, all because you chose to invest a few minutes each day in these simple, powerful movements. The ancient wisdom of the world's longest living people is no longer a mystery. It has been validated by the rigorous methods of modern science at some of the world's most respected institutions. The secrets are not hidden away. They are accessible to everyone right now through these 6 fundamental movements that honor and restore the body's natural design for health and mobility. If you are over 50 and you are ready to move beyond the cycle of pain and limitation, if you want to reclaim the agile and energetic body you deserve, then this ancient wisdom holds the key. The path to ageless mobility and vibrant health is not about fighting against your body, but about working with it, gently and intelligently, one simple movement at a time.